Sawadee krab. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Saturday Night Live with me, Art Tamya. Yes. And today's a special day. It's the first Saturday of June 2023. It's a special holiday here in Thailand because it marks Visakha Bucha Day, which is a Buddhist important day, and the birthday of Queen Suttata of Thailand. All right, so today is a special day. We're going to have a compensation of this holiday on Monday as well. So it's a long holiday here in Thailand. All right, now wait for our friends to join in, new friends, old friends สวัสดีนะครับวันนี้ก็ขอต้อนรับสู่ Saturday Night Live กับผมอาร์ตถมยานะครับตอนนี้เรามีเพื่อนคนไทยมากขึ้นแล้วนะครับเดี๋ยววันนี้จะมีเรื่องที่จะมาอัปเดตกันเรื่องของการประกวด Montreux Jazz Festival เนาะขอขอบคุณทุกคนมากๆนะครับสำหรับแรงซัพพอร์ตนะครับที่ให้สำหรับการแข่งขัน Montreux Jazz Festival นะครับแล้วก็เดี๋ยววันนี้จะมาดูภาพจากญี่ปุ่นกันนะครับ so today I'm going to show you the photo album from my recent trip in Japan. It's Fukuoka. All right, so we're going to browse through the album together for this 5-day trip in Kyushu, Japan. Now we've got a friend from Facebook, Pan Yutme. Hello, Minglava. Okay, and we've got a friend from Laos. The one is back. Sabaydi, Pinang Sao Lao, Sabaydi Tawan. Okay, Mingalaba, all friends from Myanmar, and all friends from YouTube and Facebook. Okay, it's got a late a bit. It's 10:30 p.m. now in the Seat of Angels here in Thailand. But anyway, we've got a friend from Facebook. Roel is back. Sawadee krab. Royal, are you from the Philippines? Mabuhay, magandang gabi. Okay, so Myanmar, Mingalaba, Laos, Sabaydi, Philippines, the Philippines, magandang gabi. And all friends from Cambodia, we used to say Sus Day Tumripsua. And friends from Vietnam, Xin chào. แล้วก็friends หรือว่าเพื่อนๆจากเมืองไทยนะครับสวัสดีนะครับโอเคตอนนี้มีคนมาตามเยอะนะครับจากรูปอัลบั้มญี่ปุ่นเนาะ Okay, wow, really Roel, it's good to know that you're going to Fukuoka next month. So summertime in Fukuoka should be very beautiful. So tonight we're going to browse through the albums together. Probably you'll get some ideas from my recent trip in Japan. All right, now let's continue greetings in different languages. We greeted in Myanmar language, to Laos, to Vietnam, to Cambodia, to Thailand, to the Philippines. Now all friends out there in Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei Darussalam, I should say selamat malam, good evening. And all Chinese friends out there, 大家好. All right. Wow. Okay. It's kind of late a little bit, but I'm going to show you now. First, I would like to share with you one good news is about my Facebook music page. Okay, I'm going to add the stream right now. Okay, so now my Facebook music page has reached 110,000 friends or 1,000 followers already. So thank you so much for your kind support. I've been our time music for over 10 years now. So since we had concerts in different countries in Asia with Sing Out Asia band, I started to get like friends to follow, like from Indonesia, from Malaysia, from Japan, from Laos, many countries through music festivals that I used to perform. So thank you so much for having followed me since that early age until I became YouTuber. I became content creator full time for music content, for travel content. I started Hey ASEAN program and film around Southeast Asia in like a lot of countries, 10 countries. Then I started to do videos in different lifestyles like wellness and health, music and travel and food. Okay, so much more to come this year. Okay, let's read this a little bit about the comments from our friends. Okay, so here can you see? Okay, you can see on my left, okay, for Tim Johnson, which is my music coach, my very good friend. We used to joy one project together, which is Jesus Christ Superstar, the musical here in Bangkok. So I would like to thank you so much for being a good vocal coach for me. So I learned a lot of like vocal techniques from Tim. Tim actually is a graduate of Berkeley College of Music in Boston. So a prestigious school of music in the world. So thank you so much, Tim. And Noel, say congratulations. So thank you so much, Noel. Yeah. Gary, thank you. Thank you as well, Gary. And what else? Uh oh. Okay. And Neil, congratulations and well deserved. Thank you, Neil. Ane, thank you. Kun Mira, Kun Mira from Thailand. Mira is an owner of a famous Khanom Jin shop. Khanom Jin Sapan Hin. Okay, if you used to watch my Phuket series, one famous local food shop in Phuket that I would recommend to everybody is Khanom Jin Sapan Hin. Very good. Khanom Jin is rice vermicelli. We eat with like spicy curry from southern Thailand. So Kun Mira is an owner of this shop, Khanom Jin Sapan Hin. So if you happen to be in Phuket, please drop by this shop. Highly recommend that. คุณสุภาพร congratulations ขอบคุณมากครับ New Panida Fabrigar congratulations thank you so much Pini Marashan Pini Marashan is the general manager of both Wave Hotel in Pattaya and the Bayview in Pattaya. So the hospitality of this hotel group, Sukol Seoul Group, is very, well known. You know, great people, great hospitality. So if you happen to be in Bangkok, you can go to the Sukol Seoul Bangkok. If you happen to be in Pattaya, you can go to the Bayview, Bayshore, or the Wave Pattaya. Okay, the Siam in Bangkok is a luxury hotel here that is highly recommended as well. And Molina, nice one. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Okay, I should say, thank you in words, probably soon. Pankol, congratulations. Thank you. Pikao Ganyapat. Pikao is a good friend from Nakhon Sawan, the central part of Thailand. So we used to join the same trip together back in summertime in April 2019. ขอบคุณพี่แก้วมากนะครับขอบคุณมากครับครบ110,000 คนแล้ว Hey, congratulations. Thank you. Tammy, thank you as well. คุณไก่นะคุณไก่ is our very good friend from Bangkok ขอบคุณมากคุณไก่นะครับที่แวะมาแสดงความยินดีนะครับ Wendy, that's awesome. Thank you. Yokli, thank you. Francis from the Philippines. Francis is a co-host of my Hey ASEAN series in Manila. So as you may know that I have filmed in a lot of locations in Manila about almost 4 years ago, and we did have a great support from a lot of Filipino friends. One of the leaders to gather all the co-hosts is Francis. Okay, Francis is also my brother of the same program called SIEP, or the Shift for Southeast Asian, a Japanese youth program. So we did have a great time in Manila. Yeah, I would love to go back to the Philippines and to other parts, in the Philippines to film. นะครับคุณจิระสวัสดีครับคุณจิระ is also a very good friend from Nakhon Sawan if I am not wrong คุณจิระ is from Nakhon Sawan or in central Thailand, and Kunchira loves traveling, loves taking photos, and used to join a lot of activities online of Hey ASEAN program or Artamia page. So thank you so much, Kap Kunchira. Alongo Reuse, thank you so much. Yeah, Alongo always gave nice messages on my page. Alpha, congrats. Thank you so much. Ayudia de Silva, congratulations. Thank you. Yes, thanks for all your support, all your messages. Kun Keng also a friend from Thailand who always give great support. So thank you so much. All right, so I think this is a good news, not just for me, but for everybody who followed me as well. So thank you so much. Next, I'm going to show you the recent photo album that I've just posted. I've just posted about 3 days ago, and now we've got I think 70 people shared this photo album already. Okay, let's start with this. Okay, we're going to show you the 5-day itinerary in Fukuoka, which is a beautiful city in Kyushu, Japan. So let's start with this. Okay, let's start with this. Can you? Okay, you can see the picture clearly, right? But before I started to tour the photo album with you guys, let's say hello to Mongkon. Sawadee krap, Mongkon Primpon. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So I'm dressed here like a person who's in a Japanese shrine. So actually, I got this outfit from a Japanese shrine in Sriracha in eastern Thailand last year that I went there to film. So I got this as a present from my Japanese friend in Sriracha. It's a very nice outfit. Okay, and with this, you know, headband as well, something like that. Okay, now we're going to talk about Fukuoka. This first picture is a famous temple in Fukuoka. Actually, this is the longest reclining Buddha, I think, in Japan. The longest reclining Buddha in Japan that is made of um bronze, probably bronze, and it is in Nanzoin Temple. So that I picked this photo to be like the photo cover. Okay, I flew to Fukuoka at this time with Thai Airways International, so they have daily flights that fly from Bangkok to Fukuoka. All right, now, and this picture is taken as Toji Temple. Tochoji Temple is in the central part of Fukuoka City. All right. Now, touring one by one, I'm going to explain to you what I have done in this trip. I visited this. I can say that it's beautiful, but at the same time, it's quite a unique kind of architecture. It's not big, but I think the size is just about right. This is Kumamoto Castle, located in Kumamoto town in Kyushu as well, not far from Fukuoka. All right. And in this trip, I took a lot of trains. I bought a JR Rail Pass, which is 3-day Northern Kyushu Area Rail Pass, which costs about 10,000 yen. And we travel by train all the 3 days, from day number 2 to day number 4. Okay, this is one of the Kyushu train line. Okay, this picture is in front of the railway station in Yufu-in, which is an onsen town, a countryside town that is tranquil, beautiful, but got lots of local shops, cafes, tea houses, snacks and cakes. Okay, beautiful, cozy little town in Kyushu. Okay, now, if you're ready, we're going to like take a short trip through this photo album together. While we are editing the video right now, it takes time to edit the video because we filmed a lot of footages in all the 5 cities we've been to. So it will take time, but now it's more than 50% already. But before the video will be launched, I would love to show you the photo album first. So please stay tuned for the video. Now, we've got Royal's Message, Fukuoka Castle. Okay, I just explained that it's Kumamoto Castle. Kumamoto Castle. Now we've got Ben from Hong Kong. Yes, Ben. Hello. How are you, Ben? Jobs yeah. Is Ben the same person? And we've got Ben from YouTube channel Art Time Your Journey. Thank you so much, Ben, for joining tonight. It's quite late at night. How is it in Hong Kong now? What time is it in Thailand? It's 10:40 p.m. now. Okay, and while we wait for Ben's message, now we've got Hirawati back from Jakarta. Selamat malam, all friends from Jakarta and Hirawati. How are you? Okay, sometimes it's early, sometimes it's late, but I hope that we meet here every Saturday night like this. Okay, before we going to take you through the full album for 5 days itinerary in Fukuoka, Kyushu, Japan. We got another message from Ben. Okay, Ben said, long time no see. It seems that your live broadcast is not online from time to time, and you don't know when you will be online. Yes, Ben, I'm sorry. Most of the time, I do broadcast through Facebook. Okay, through Facebook. Artomya, ARTTHOMYA is the same name as YouTube channel because a lot of times I'm not in home studio, so I don't use Stream Yard program. So I did the live session from my mobile phone. That's why I could do only from my Facebook pages, but I will do all Facebook pages at the same time, but it cannot be connected to YouTube. But when I'm here, like in Bangkok at my home studio, I could do both YouTube channel and Facebook at the same time because I use the program StreamYard. Okay, but thank you so much for your kind message. Yeah, I would love to do more live broadcast through YouTube. Yeah, good recommendation. Thank you so much. And in Hong Kong, it's 1 hour ahead of Bangkok. 1 hour ahead of Bangkok. And in the Philippines, it's also okay. Hong Kong, the Philippines, I think 1 hour ahead of Bangkok. And Hirawati, wow, you're in Bangkok now. Welcome to Bangkok. Welcome to Bangkok. Have a great time here in Thailand once again. Oh, it seems like you are a traveler. You come to Bangkok twice in just like a few months, right? Okay. Now I'm going to show you my activities in this trip. First, okay, this picture we checked in at Suvarnabhumi Airport. Now Suvarnabhumi Airport is the main airport in Bangkok, Thailand. I love to give you some information about airports in Bangkok. We've got international airports. Two international airports. Okay, let's take a guess if you know the name of these two international airports in Bangkok. Okay, first airport, which is the largest airport in Thailand, and it welcomes like millions and millions of visitors per year. What is the name of the largest airport in Thailand? Let's type. Let's give in the comment section. Actually, I've just mentioned the name a minute ago. Okay, it's in this picture. This picture is taken at that airport, and this name of the name of this airport means Golden Land. Golden Land. Okay, the largest airport in Thailand. It's a main airport now that welcomes international visitors. Yes, we've got the right answer. We've got the right answer from Royal Suvarnabhumi. Yes, Suvarnabhumi, and also from Hirawati Suvarnabhumi. Okay, to give you some tips about Thai language, Suwan means gold, Pool means land. Suvarnabhumi means golden land, the land of gold, the land that is prosperous. Okay, now next. Okay, I boarded Thai Airways after I did the self check-in. Okay, every time, I always fly with Thai Airways. I grew up with Thai Airways. This year it marks 63rd anniversary. Okay, Thai Airways celebrates 63rd anniversary of the airline. So, I grew up with Thai Airways, my family, my friends. We always flew Thai Airways to different cities across the world. And what I love about the airlines, because first it is full service. A lot of times I used, two luggages, sometimes one luggage, but big, it's heavy. So I don't have to worry about weight at all. I can carry like 20 to 30 kilograms without having to worry. Or I can shop a lot in Japan or in the destinations that I went to. And then on the way back, I didn't have to worry about paying extra charge. And on the plane, like on board, I could enjoy it in flight entertainment all the way to the destination, or I could just sleep. All right. Ben, great. Ben has a question. May I know, will you sing a good song tonight? I don't have the instruments with me right now, but I'm going to take everybody through this photo album first. But maybe some good songs at the end. I don't know. But thank you so much, Ben, for asking. Okay, now let's. Okay, another message from Royal biggest airport in Thailand, Suvarnabhumi, Don Mueang, Phuket, Chiang Mai. Yeah, the biggest one is Suvarnabhumi. Okay, in 2019, just before COVID happened, Thailand has welcomed almost 40 million visitors. 40 million visitors. Okay. This year so far, I think we hit like 9 million already. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. So I ate a lot on board. Okay. I love the food there at Thai Airways. Always got good food. I love Thai food. I love Japanese food. I love green tea, hot green tea on board. And we had a good breakfast before we landed in Fukuoka. Okay. Now, from Fukuoka, airport, we pass immigration checkpoint very fast. Nowadays it's really easy to go to Japan. For Thai people, our passports allow us to travel to Japan without visa for 15 days. 5 days. So for 15 days, so if you plan well, you can visit a lot of places that you want to go. For Fukuoka, it's located in Kyushu, which is in the southern part of Japan. It's less crowded compared to Tokyo, compared to Osaka or Kyoto, or even Nagoya or Hokkaido. Okay, so it's a good time if you wanna relax, okay, and chill out a little bit. Okay, from the airport, I took a bus to Hakata Station, which is about, I think, 20-25 minutes only, and Hakata is the main railway station and is the junction of transportation of Kyushu. Okay, it's got railway station, bus station, subway station, and its name Hakata actually is an old name or the old town that's located next to the current Fukuoka. There used to be two towns, Fukuoka and Hakata, in an ancient time. Now the same town called Fukuoka, but they still use the name Hakata as the name of the railway station. Okay, we've got a comment from Royal that says Thai Airways catering is good. Yeah, I think the food is good, and Thai Airways catering also serves food in other partnered airlines as well. If you don't know, sometimes we don't know, but it's from the same kitchen here in Bangkok. The kitchen of Thai Airways also produces food for more than one airlines. Okay, Ben said, do you know how much chicken rice is compared on the street on and in the mall? Okay, Ben, now the question you asked about the price of chicken rice in Bangkok or in Fukuoka. Bangkok or in Fukuoka. If it's in Bangkok, on the street, it's probably 50, 60 baht, which is about 1.5 to 2 US dollars. Okay, for chicken rice in Bangkok on the street. In the mall, it's probably 30 to 50% more. 30 to 50% more. And it's 1.5 to $2 in Bangkok. Okay. But in Japan, it's around, I think the normal street food is around 600 yen, which is around 150 baht or 4 to 5 US dollars. Okay, that's in Japan. And in the mall, it's not much different, about probably 600 yen to 1,000 or more yen. Okay, I hope that I answers your question. Okay, now from this picture, I enjoyed walking around after I dropped my luggage at the hotel. I booked a hotel near Hakata Station so that I can walk, back and forth from my hotel to Hakata Station every day, every morning, every night. It's like 5 to 7 minutes from each other. Okay, so this I dropped my luggage already, and then I walked around, and I thought of like having lunch. So I picked one of the famous ramen shops in Fukuoka. Okay, which is this one? Anyone has tried this Ichiran ramen? Okay, Ichiran ramen. Anybody knows this brand before, Ichiran ramen? Okay, it used to be called like an exam ramen because you need to fill in a lot of questions. They're going to ask you like what sizes of the noodle you want, how spicy you want it to be. Do you want pork, or do you want some other kind of meat, or you want vegetables or not? Uh, they have a lot of questions for you. So this is it. On the left hand side is like an exam paper that you need to fill in. Then they will tailor the ramen for you. But as I have tried ramen in different shops around the world, I think this is one of the best. So it is highly recommended for this Ichiran ramen. They've got a lot of branches, but this one is near Hakata Station. It's called Ichiran Ramen Hakata Station. Yes, I think some of you might have tried this. Ichiran, Ichiran. Okay. Okay. Ben said 20, probably 20 years ago, 20 years ago, street food in Thailand around 25 to 30 baht. Yeah. Yeah. But you can find 25 to 30 baht street food now outside of Bangkok. In some other small provinces, you can just find this around less than $1 for street food. Yes. Back to Ichiran Ramen. The seat is quite private. You gotta sit on your own, like one by one, so you can concentrate on your food, on your ramen. Okay. One purpose is that they don't want customers to spend so much time, talking. They want to like keep it short. You just go focus on your ramen, eat, and then go outside of the shop. Okay, so they can have like the best turnover for customers. But if you need something more, like if you need more, more food, more anything, you can just order from this, little window here. Okay, there are staff members just behind this, um, yeah, this wooden curtain here. All right. Now I walk to Tojoji Temple. Tojoji Temple. I didn't know before that the temple is, very, very old. It's more than 1,000 years old. It's more than 1,000 years old. Okay, really, really old. So it proves that actually Fukuoka is one of the oldest parts of Japan. One of the oldest parts of Japan. Royal says slurping the ramen like this is the best indicator that the food is excellent. Yes, there's a culture of slurping the ramen that you have to make a little sound to communicate that it's really, really good. So the chef will be very proud when you do some sound like that. It's like a good culture in Japan, and it also helps you, lessen the heat of the noodles as well. Wow, okay, we've got a message in Thai alphabet. มีผมยังพูดลงมาคุณว่าหล่อ always. Oh, thank you so much. I've got a compliment from Ben and his wife. ขอบคุณมากครับ. Thank you so much. I should say in Hong Kong language or Cantonese, 多谢 or 응goy, 多谢 응goy, something like that. Okay, now back to Tojoji Temple. I walk from the temple to the adjacent and not so far away is called Kushida Shrine, which is also so old. It was constructed in 757, AD, which is about almost 1,300 years ago. Almost 1,300 years ago. Wow. Could you imagine like a little shrine that dates back to 1,300 years ago? That's incredible. But every time I visited shrines in Japan, I love that they have this cold water from the bamboo. It is so refreshing for me, either in summer or in winter time. It's so refreshing and it's clean. I love this, the water station from this bamboo. Okay, so we enjoyed being here, and then we got this. You call that what? The fortune slip. Okay, then you pick one and then you tie this up to the place that they have for you to tie. It's like, talking something about your fortune after you pray. Then in the evening, I back to the hotel. Then I changed a little bit. In the evening, I took a bus from Hakata bus station to this Fukuoka Tower. Fukuoka Tower. Okay. And the tower is next to this park, which is quite hip for me. It's called Momochi Seaside Park. Momochi Seaside Park. Okay. How does it look like to you, this park? I think the first impression for me was the architecture. is kind of Spanish style. It looks like somewhere in probably Spain, Mediterranean, or somewhere in California. Because in California, it is influenced from Mexican, culture and Spanish culture as well. So some kinds of buildings and architectures could be found around there. So I think it's similar to Spain or California. So it's good to have this kind of European styled buildings on the beach. Is Momochi Seaside Park, so people enjoy hanging out in the evening. It's cold, not too cold, and you've got some nice cafes and food shops to enjoy food, walking around, and the sunset is superb. I'm going to show you in my video. The sunset is superb. Okay. Um, good Cantonese. Good Cantonese. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Have you tried buying food in 7-Eleven? How would you compare it with the 7-Eleven in Thailand? Thank you for the question. I love 7-Eleven in Japan. I love Family Mart in Japan. I love Lawson in Japan. So, all friends, if you have been to Japan or not, um, there are three convenience stores that people find in their everyday life: 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson. But I think I see Family Mart most. Okay, unlike in Thailand that we are, you know, uh, getting used to 7-Eleven more. 7-Eleven everywhere in Thailand. Uh, and Lawson, not so many in Thailand. We've got Lawson in Japan. Each of them have similarities and differences, but I love their unique products. For example, like when I get to Lawson, I got some waffle or truffle that is made under Lawson brand. Or 7-Eleven, they have the kind of snacks that I used to buy, back home as well as a souvenir. It's like 7-Eleven premium, only made in Japan, found in Japan, like that. And Family Mart, they also have their Family Mart brand snacks as well. So I love all those convenience stores. But in the morning, one thing that makes me so happy in the morning is that I went just buy like a fresh coffee, Americano, iced Americano, small one at Family Mart. Every morning I would go directly into Family Mart and bought this little cup that costs only 110 yen. 110 yen, so it's under $1, about probably 80 cents only, but very good coffee in the morning, and it freshened me up early in the morning before I took any train or before I walked anywhere. Okay. All right. Now from Momochi Seaside Park, we enjoy walking around, taking some photos. I love this. How do you call this in Japanese? It's grilled meat, like grilled pork, grilled beef, grilled chicken. Yakitori. Is it yakitori? Yakitori? No, not really yakitori. Uh, anybody help me? How do you call this in Japanese? It's grilled, Japanese barbecue thing. But Japanese barbecue thing. Okay, let's jump to the second day. Okay, the second day we plan to visit Yufuin. Uh, a lot of people will ask me, of course, about Yufuin because uh, people who go to Fukuoka will plan to visit Yufuin, which is a charming countryside town, and you need to book for the train in advance. There's a special train called Yufu in Nomori, go there and back to Hakata Station in Fukuoka. But if you booked in Japan, probably it's too late. You got to book online before you leave your origin or your own country. Um, I tried to book online, but I didn't get a Yufu in Nomori express train on the way to Yufuin, but I got on the way back. So I just took the normal train called Yufuin number 73. Okay, while talking yakitori, uh not really this word, not really yakitori. I forgot there's another word for grilled chicken. Okay, back to this. So I just traveled to Yufeng with normal train number 73. Okay, and on the way back, I will show you the Yufeng normal rate train. Okay, it took about 2 hours. On the way, we enjoyed the scenery so much. Okay, and here it is. Here I am in Yufeng. It's not too hot, not cold. It's just mild climate, and we enjoyed walking around in front of the train station, Yufeng railway station. It's a shopping street called what is the name of the shopping street? It's called Yunotsubo. Yunotsubo. Okay, so this is me in front of one of the famous shops for cakes. It's called Bespeak. So this is also recommended for you who want to buy some, food. It is famous for cakes, for rolls, for anything regarding breads and cakes. Bespeak is good. Is on the street called Yunotsubo Street. Okay, along the way, I saw a lot of flowers. Okay, so if you love flowers, Kyushu is a place for you. You find like 10, 20, 30 kinds of flowers along the way. This is a creative way of how you sell orange juice because how do you say that? They just pierced the orange, and then they just, how would you say, they just make all the orange meats there a juice, and then you can just drink from directly from the orange, um, from the orange, and it sells for 500 yen, which is quite expensive, but people just bought it. Okay, now we arrived this famous lake called Kinrin Lake. Kinrin Lake, yay! Actually, this one I took from my iPhone. Okay, and the next one, um, from the normal camera. Okay, Kinrin Lake is tranquil, not so crowded. We pass a lot of trees that are several meters high, like 20 meters, 30 meters high. Yeah, so one culture from Japan I would like to share with you. They have the culture of forest bathing. Have you ever heard forest bathing? This is one thing you should do to, get yourself relieved from stress and get yourself happier. It's called forest bathing. You walk in the forest. It doesn't have to be like you know a real jungle or the deep kind of forest. It could be something like in Yufuen, like a small forest or collections of big trees together. When you walk through this small forest, you will feel refreshed. And I love to touch, you know, the living trees because I know that it exists, has existed for probably hundreds of years. When I touch, it's just like we get the linkage, we connect each other between like human and tree and nature. So I try to, get the energy, get, something from another life, which is the tree, because, a tree is alive, a living creature, a living thing as well. So this is a connection of human and tree. So I love this culture of like walking in the forest. There's a small shrine by the lake as well. Yes, and Kyushu Photo Market. This is taking place at Yufuen Floral Village. Yufuen Floral Village. Beautiful. So that's why it's called Floral Village, because there are so many types of flowers all around. I showed you in this album just some examples, but actually they've got plenty of flowers in Yufuen uh, Floral Village. Floral Village. All right. Yes. Then ended up outside of the floral village with ice cream, and I just love this flavor. Green tea, of course. Anybody loves ice cream. Anybody loves green tea. So it can be combined into one thing. It's called green tea ice cream, and it's so famous in Japan, of course. But in Thailand now, you can find green tea ice cream as well. All right. Um, Ta-dan! Yufuin Brick Factory. A lot of shops along the street called Yunotsubo Street. You can, you can spend not just half a day, but the whole day in Yufuin. Or probably you can just, you know, stay overnight in Yufuin, enjoy 2 days and one night in Yufuin as well. It's an onsen town. So if you opt to stay overnight in Yufuin, you can stay in a ryokan with onsen and spend your time in the evening time or in the morning or any time of the day in an onsen as well. All right. Now on the way back to Hakata, we enjoy this special express train called Yufuin no Mori. Yufuin no Mori, which means the forest of Yufuin. The forest of Yufuin. So Mori is forest. Yufuin no Mori. Okay. This is in front of, in the we call the cockpit, like that of the airplane, where the driver sits. Okay, and okay, let's talk about this. We've got a special carriage in Yufuin Nomori, which sells, drinks like beers and many kinds of drinks. They sell souvenirs. They sell some snacks, so people enjoy walking to this carriage. How do you call carriage? Bogie? No, not bogie. It is called carriage, dining carriage, and then you enjoy, buying some food back to your seats, or you can enjoy having some drinks and snacks over here as well with a good view. Big windows. Okay. Uh, then yes, this is pin of Yufuin no Mori. And yes, this is quite special if you are someone who collects, the stamp on the train in Japan. Japan Rail Company, they have this kind of stamps in many trains all over Japan. Okay, in Kyushu there are lots. So this is one of them on Yufuin no Mori. This is the scenery on the way back. Okay, come to the third day. Come to the third day. There's a question from Royal. Is it convenient to buy Japan Rail Pass to travel in Fukuoka? Yes. Okay. Japan Rail Pass is actually sold to a foreigner or foreign tourists. So you can buy in advance from your own country. You've got a voucher or a barcode to be exchanged into real tickets at JR Pass or a Japan Rail office at any big stations, in Japan. But you gotta exchange for the real tickets, and it will take time. I stood in a line for 1 hour at Hakata station to get the real tickets. Yeah. So when you get the real tickets, you can choose to travel to some trains, speed trains like Shinkansen. I'm going to take this Shinkansen Mizuho 601 to Kumamoto on my third day. Okay, so we took this Shinkansen. Shinkansen is one thing about Japan that you have to experience. It's bullet trains, and it links one place to another with like very, very short period of time. It helps a lot. And if you buy Shinkansen tickets separately in Japan, the cost is really, really high. It is recommended that you buy JR Pass and then you book for Shinkansen. If you are not sure about the seats, you have to book the seat numbers, book for your seats in advance at JR station. Sometimes you don't have to pay extra fee. Sometimes you have to. Okay. Okay, let's continue. So it's about like 35 minutes, and then we arrive Kumamoto. The first thing I saw is Kumamon everywhere. So Kumamon is a mascot of Kumamoto. It's even on the pamphlet or the travel documents that, you know, are distributed at the train station as well. But before going to any places in Kumamoto, we bought this Kumamoto City Tram 1 day pass, which cost 500 yen. 500 yen is about 4.5 US dollars, 4.5 US dollars. And you can travel unlimitedly for 1 day by tram. Okay, it happens to be a rainy day. It happens to be a rainy day in um, Kumamoto when I visited, but I think it's good. I mean, I enjoy the rain. I enjoy the greenness of the trees and the grass. And then we took a tram to Kumamoto Castle. Yeah, and then when we arrived, the nearest tram station, we walked to the castle, which is on the hill, located on not too high hilltop. Yes, you know that happen earthquakes happen a lot of time in the history. The latest one was in 2019, and it destroyed many parts of Kumamoto Castle. I think it has just been under reconstruction and just reopened to the public not so long ago. Okay. Um, Before we going on further, we've got a question from Ben. Um, I would love to project this one. Recently, there's a news about Thailand that Thailand is not safe because there's some, foreigners, uh, coming in to live. Yeah, I follow the news as well. That there've been news about foreigners coming in to live every day, every week. It's common. It's normal now in Thailand. Now we just let our government to manage. Um, so far, I don't feel that it's not safe now because after COVID, our government, especially the tourism ministry, has been very active about tourism. So I think tourist police, they work everywhere. It's quite safe day and night. Especially Bangkok is like 24 hours, alive. It's There's something going on both day and nights. I think in every tourist spot, I used to see, many policemen walking around, all day and all night to see, to control and make sure that the safetiness is there. Okay, so far, I think it's quite safe, but we have to be careful anywhere we travel to. Okay, but thanks for the opinion. Thank you, Ben. Let's continue. I think the museum in Kumamoto Castle, Kumamoto Castle inside is like a museum, which is quite modern, very, very well managed, with information both in Japanese and in English. Very more than just say beautiful, but it's like really, really cool displays of photos and everything. This is on the top of the castle, and then we could see the view uh, from there to like downstairs. When we finished, we walked down, and we passed an area called Sakura Nobaba Josian Castle Town. Okay, because we had a goal to have a special lunch, okay, at one place that is near Kamitori Shopping Street. This is the main shopping street in Kumamoto. It is this one, Katsuretsute, Katsuretsute Kumamoto. Yay! It's got I don't know how many stars. 1 star of Michelin, and it's got a good rank on Tabelog, which is a food review website, the most famous one in Japan, and it's got a very good review on Wongnai, which is a famous Thai food review site as well. We order this, yes, tonkatsu. It's so special, and for me, okay, I tried tonkatsu in a lot of places in Japan and Thailand. I just love it. I just love it here. It's crunchy, it's tender, the pork is from Kagoshima, which is in Kyushu as well. So very special kind of pork. Now let's greet Kun Manao. Hey, hello Manao, sawadee krab. And you're welcome, Ben. Okay, right. Now, this is me. Okay. Enjoying this meal so much. I think it's the best tonkatsu I've ever had. Okay, after meal, I got a tram back from station number 8. I remember from station number 8, I got it back to Kumamoto and then took a train back. It was still raining a bit, so we stopped by Hakata Canal City, which is an old shopping mall. Then there's a culture of street food called yatai. Okay, this is a good knowledge about Fukuoka. Yatai is a good food culture. People enjoy street food at night. It is open from probably 6 p.m. until 2 a.m. at night. And most of them are, I think, ramen. They've got ramen on the street. They've got yakitori. Yes, yes, it's called yakitori, grilled chicken. Yakitori, which is grilled chicken skewers. They've got oden, which is hot pot, and ramen. Okay, so if you've got a chance to travel to Fukuoka, don't forget this yatai food culture, having your food um, on the street, which is by the canal as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ben. Okay, good night. I know it's after midnight now. Okay, thank you. Um, and then on our fourth day, we went to Nanzoin Temple. Okay, we bought the train to Nanzoin Temple. They've got this reclining Buddha. I think there's a story about this temple and Myanmar because the temple supported, foundations in Myanmar about children, and then so Myanmar friends they appreciated the temple in Fukuoka a lot, so they just gave back Buddha's relics. So this uh, re- Buddha image, the reclining Buddha image, was then constructed as a place to keep these relics from Myanmar. Okay, and one thing about the belief of local people is local people believe that the priest or the head of Nanzoin temple won lottery several times so that they had enough funding or enough money to create such a sacred Buddha image. So that's why when they believe that the priest used to won lottery, of course, for Thai people, when we were there, we couldn't wait but asked for good luck to win lottery in Thailand. Okay, so on the left hand side is a ribbon that you will feel connection to the Buddha image, and on the right hand side you see me touching the foot of the Buddha image. Okay, and I just pray about good luck in terms of financial as well. In the afternoon, I went to Kitakyushu, okay, back to Hakata, and took another train to the east to Kitakyushu. This is Mojigo Station. Mojigo Station is, of course, more than 100 years old, and it's European style. Okay, I used to be here when I joined the Shift for Southeast Asian and Japanese Youth Program. So I felt so good to be back to where I was during my homestay in Japan. First time in Japan, I arrived in Tokyo. I flew to Fukuoka and I stayed with a host family around Fukuoka and Kitakyushu. I was here before, so I went to a lot of spots and locations around Mochigo that I used to be. For example, okay, all friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you these photos. On the left hand side is my old photo of my first visit to Japan. On the right hand side is the recent photo taken on the same spot where I just stood. On the same spot, this is Customs House, beautiful European style buildings. Inside, they've got a nice shop selling local products, especially fruits from Kyushu, which is very good price and very fresh. and nice museums in there, exhibitions as well. So I walked around a bit. It's such a cool building, and they displayed a lot of stories about this customs house over the past 100 years. And just opposite the customs house is this, we call it Kitakyushu International Friendship Memorial Library. Okay. So on the left hand side is my old picture during my first visit to Kitakyushu in Japan. On my right hand side is my photo just taken. Okay. Okay, Ben said, "Oh, ooh, what is oh?" Okay, right. And then we walked around and around. We passed both European style buildings and Japanese style buildings. We walked back to the station, caught a train back. When we had sometimes left back to Hakata station, we took a subway to Tenjin, which is a shopping district in Fukuoka. Talking about Tianjin, it's quite hip and easy to walk around. Very, very big, full of big department stores like Mitsukoshi, Daimaru, okay, and big shops like this one. It's Don Quixote, or Japanese friends call it Donki. And we've got Matsumoto Kiyoshi, Uniqlo, or Muji, a big, big building. So you've got everything you want on these streets of Tianjin. What I love is that it's not packed like those big cities like Tokyo or Osaka. It's kind of very relaxing to walk around and shop, and the prices are good as well, and a lot of good cafes. There is a little district called Daimyo, which is in Tenjin, full of nice cafes, hip cafes with affordable prices and good spots to take photos as well. Now we've got Kevin back with us from YouTube. Hey Kevin, Sawadee Kap Kevin. Not yakitori, perhaps kushikatsu. Mm, not kushikatsu, it's yakitori. It's yakitori, which is grilled chicken skewer. Yeah, I think it's yakitori. Mm, okay, surprise. I was surprised about my old photos from Japan. Okay, that's when I uh, joined the Shift for Southeast Asian Japanese Youth Program. Okay, Tianjin is a great place to shop. If you Google, you will find that Tianjin or Fukuoka has been ranked as one of the world's top shopping districts or shopping destinations as well. Now, on the fifth day, it's the time to say goodbye to Fukuoka. So we just took a taxi from my hotel to the airport, which is just 15 minutes away. And then we did a self check in real quick. Then we boarded Thai Airways. Okay, I always enjoyed food and in flight entertainment on board Thai Airways and felt like home. And on the way to Fukuoka, it took less than 5 hours. On the way back, it's like 5 hours, 50 minutes, 5 hours, 45 minutes. Okay, so this is the last picture. If you enjoyed this, photo album, please let me know by clicking like or comment anything if you love this photo album. And thank you so much for uh, following this content, and video is under editing. It will be coming out very soon. Ben asks in Thai language, I would like to know, do you like Japan or Thailand? And you love Japan. Okay, it's up to what perspectives or what in Japan or Thailand that one person likes. Of course, I love both countries. Thailand is my birthplace. Japan is a place that I have a lot of friends, a lot of Japanese friends. It's a place that I went for many cultural exchange programs, and I used to work for Japanese government as a youth leader as well. And my brother studied in Japan. My brother got a scholarship to study at Waseda University in Tokyo. So during the time of my brother's during that time of study, I visited my brother and we visited a lot of places together, in Japan. What else? When I joined Sing Out Asia, I performed in Tokyo. I performed in Okinawa, and when I wrote a song for Tourism Authority of Thailand, I used to perform in Thai Fest in Tokyo. So Japan is the country that I used to go like back and forth a lot of times, not just for traveling, but for specific purpose, mostly about, you know, helping uh, building better understanding among people of different cultures, building international relations, international friendship through, content, through music, through performance, and I just love that. And I can't think of like going back to Japan again. Yeah, your brother in Japan. Yeah, my brother was back already. But at Waseda at that time, it was a great experience to walk around Waseda campus. A lot of Japanese, leaders in the past. They graduated from Waseda University, both private sector and government sector as well. Um, yes, really, really good experience for every trip in Japan. Okay, so clap, clap, clap. Thank you so much for following like my story of Japan. Um, so probably I should remove this. Okay, back here. ขอบคุณมากครับ. Thank you so much for following my story of Japan. And if you feel like watching more of my photos, just click to Art Tamya fan page. Okay, Art Tamya page on Facebook, and then watch more photos. Under each photo, there's a brief story or a caption about what happened in each location. Hopefully, the video will be finished very soon, and I can't wait to share the videos with you. All right. For tonight, before we say goodbye, I would like to thank you so much again for your kind support last week, to vote, to comment, to like, to share my 1 minute video of as an example of my new song called Token of Fortune. It is a part of the music contest to join Montreux Jazz Music Festival in Switzerland in early July, and I just hope that the result will be coming out shortly, hopefully next week, and I will share it with you. I did my best, and the rest, let it be. Okay, so for tonight, I would like to say Ratri Sawat, or good night. Ratri Sawat in Thai means good night. Okay. Ratri Sawat. Yes, everybody, thank you so much tonight, and have a great Sunday tomorrow. For people of Thailand, enjoy the long weekend. Okay, till we meet again next week. Bye bye. Sawadee krab. Bye.